1, 2, 3. That is how we eat here.
Oh, what? Oh, there you go. Is that for reading or giving away?
On one frame. If they find yellow flowers, they go to a different frame. So all the frames will have different honey.
Oh,
Yeah.
Barker's bar.
Bring it back to the side, biomass in the garden, and then once we have that, the inside, we cut it longwise and then take the middle, the core out as well. So there's a string in the middle, that little string here, that is very fibrous, very woody. So if you take that out, it's much more pleasant to eat.
You spin them so all the honey mixes together.
This is our greens from the garden, plantain, sweet potato, with a bit of coconut oil, lightly frying up the plantain and the sweet potato and adding the garden green goodness, and it's almost done.
I think when we harvest, it's always good to also respect the life of what's in there. So it's not just material, but it is a living organism. And plants do respond to our presence, to our touch, to how we interact with them. So I think that's same as we respond with our body, with depending what we're eating. So every plant tells us a story, what it's good for, and what its purpose is in the world, and just to respect it, to honor the life in it, and to also see that it's not just what we want to eat, but there's also what we can do for the plant, so we can work together. So all those little pups here on the side, the little offsprings, we can take that and spread throughout the garden and throughout the world. Really, anyone who comes and interacts with it can bring that further. So that's culturing the world with something that benefits everyone. So this one is, because the ground is really soft, we just look at this. Yes, it let go so peacefully. That's where the little pups were connected to. Here's another one. If you take that one off and plant it in nice moist soil, that will grow into something that will produce that again. And when there's different growth nodes on it here, so when we peel the skin, even from a slice of skin with a growth node on, if you put that into soil, give it good condition, bit of love, that'll grow back into another plant, and then eventually they'll spread sideways. And there's many different varieties of taro. Obviously, this is nice bulbous. Some of them go nice deep down into the ground. So here is a beautiful starchy material. You can see the white. As soon as we take the skin off, the white part, that's the main part that gets eaten. The skins, if we clean them up, take all those frizzly roots off, and then fry the thin layer of skin with a little bit of oil and some spices. That's also really beautiful. It does taste good. It has a nice nutty flavor to it. And the leaves and stems cooked in coconut cream is very beautiful. So you just give it a little jiggle, see that it's loose.
Done.
And
That's a big one. And then there's still,
We can replant in
yeah,
there.
yeah.
that's as easy as it gets. Some of them we need to dig deep holes, and yeah. So this was probably left a little bit too long. If
Yeah.
you just show me. So there's a little bit of rot in there, but that's just on the surface. So once we can clean it up a bit.
Cut that out.
And you can see there's that white flesh, so it's just a thin layer. That rot doesn't go all the way through. So this is still beautiful one to eat, and all those little growth nodes, they can be replanted. And again, the leaf we leave as mulch, biomass in the garden. It's important. Number one lesson of gardening: keep the biomass on the plants.
How many usines we need to for eat today for lunch?
Look, if you get 3 or 4 or something.
Okay, we see along here or
But
to other
in
garden.
the meantime, we can also say, see, here's possibly another one. Yeah. So we give it a jiggle. We can see it's not a deep root. It's just on the surface. Let's just give that a try. Give it a little jiggle. So that can be either eaten or transplanted. It's probably a bit small for eating, but I would say we even take out another 1 or 2. That means the other ones can regrow. And the ones that we take out, we can spread. So say all those other plants that some people call weeds, they're all beneficial for that as well. They're part of the green mulch, and they working together and sharing nutrients. What one plant can't do, the other one does. They put the leaves back here as mulch to cover up the side. Because we don't want any bare soil in the garden.
You move side to side first?
Feeling good.
Yeah, I thought.
Oh wow, that's a beauty.
So you can bend it good as well. You can just pull the root out and let the plant grow. That's another option.
Yeah, but I think that one need to pull.
Yep.
out.
Oh, that'll have roots growing in all directions. Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, here goes our shade. So this all those big plants, they started off with one stick that we stuck about a year ago in the ground, just like so, and that'll start shooting up. But now it's time to harvest. So all those cuttings, those short sections, we just transplant somewhere else. By taking the leaves off, it's easier to figure out in which direction the roots go. We don't want to just pull straight away, otherwise they break off and we don't see where they're going. But here we can find the first arm. There's another one underneath. So once we know the directions where they go, we can either help with the pitchfork with a bit of digging, or we just go and jiggle it out gently.
I've broken everything.
Yeah, now there's some broken. 2 of them are broken. So no, this one's because that's interacting with the avocado tree. We wanna. There you go. There's some more. It broke off. And since it goes in that direction, we'll just pull it out against the growth direction. There's another one. What's there another? Yeah, that was the main tap, but that's already the animals got that one. It's good to share bits. Doesn't matter. I think that was it. Also, a fairly small one, and then we break those ones off. We get a little bit more. I can cut it off down there as well.
Sometimes they can grow to meter or more, each of them.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, when you get big pieces too close to the stem, they get too fibrous. So there's no point of eating them. But yeah, that one will still be good. So here used to be a leaf, and above it you can see a little shoot coming out. These tiny little green shoots. So that shows that's the direction. So when you just have one section, technically each section with one growth node can grow, but it's good to give it some extra. And that part dug in the ground, kept moist and good mulch on top of it, will grow into another big plant. And within a year you get another. In some good cases, you get easily 10 kilo in 1 year of one stick, if everything goes perfect.
We need Anna wants more taro.
And that one, the last one. This have been cut in last year. You know, from this wood you can plant in many other, maybe 50 from there. To eat that, a play is like to eat 50 play or later and thin the green you found in the shopping center.
Yeah, I mean, Western food's all designed around convenience. We want to grab it. Ideally, someone else plants it. We just put a few dollars on the table and we grab it and mung it down and forget about the process that's all involved in it. But the good thing with those leaves is, the nutrient density. It grows really fast and it's super prolific, and it's easy to deal with as we take those stems off. And to prepare, we crush it or in a big bowl. We can smell there's heaps of cyanide in it, but the cyanide is volatile, and because the leaves, once they're crushed and the cells are a bit open, the cyanide kind of starts to evaporate already, and then cooking it for 15 minutes or so, blanching it, steaming it in boiling water with an open lid, very important, so that the cyanide can come out, and then it has all those super nutrients left, and some of those compounds in there apparently even help us to deal with cyanide from other foods. So the root is the main thing everyone's talking about. So now as we start moving it, we can kind of see where the soil moves. So in that direction is the root, there's the root, and we give it a bit of leverage. Well, here's all that beautiful mycelium that John was talking about, all the fungus, and if we pull too hard, we'll end up breaking the roots off and we'll never find them again, or have to dig a big crater just to get to it. You have soft soil.
They've got enough taro, you don't need more.
Um,
They've got enough.
So this is sweet leaf, and you can break it off on the leaf, but you just kind of pull it off and just harvest it that way. It's nice and easy, very simple. You get a whole handful in just a matter of moments.
Tops usually you do the woody bits, but this one's are okay too. So sweet leaf, we just stick halfway into the ground, and even we just need one plant at the side, but because especially those thin sticks that don't always grow root, it's good to just put 2 or 3 in and then cover it up with some mulch and hope it rains and keeps it moist and shoot.
Okay, we show the tree, how low the tree, which is
So they grow up and then they start leaning over like that. That's when it's time to either harvest or just let some of the big bits get a bit stronger. It does taste sweet, and it's again one of them super nutritious foods. It's not something you want to every day eat huge amounts of it.
but
It's got
incorporate with
some protection mechanism, but so when people exaggerate, sometimes they start developing some symptoms. But so some say you should just steam it or blanch it for a couple of minutes, and it does have a sweet taste to it. And it's very fast growing, so once you got a bush of that, it'll feed the whole family forever. And every time you harvest, you can pass some sticks on to your neighbors, your friends, and feed the world with goodness. And I put it on pizzas, in stir fries, in soups. You can just fill a pot with it and put a tiny bit of water in the bottom and just let it go to boil for a minute, and then just eat it as a green serving on your food. People are used to eating huge amounts of food, to get a little bit of nutrient. Here you can actually eat very little food to get your full nutrient need, and so your body functions a lot better. But the reputation of that needing to be cooked comes from those people who are used to eating a salad bowl of food every day, and make a salad bowl of that, you will overdose definitely on everything good. There is a quantity that where it's enough. Take that to the kitchen if you like, and we take the leaves and then we cut it.
Why not to do that?
And with moringa, because up there you can't really harvest, so if every now and then you take one stick off, make cuttings, plant it, and then let it reshoot, they get nice and bushy at the bottom, and then it's easy to harvest, and then they form a lot of pods as well, and the pods are the main part that we love.
Crockery!
Did you get the cutlery out of
Yeah, crockery!
the box?
Put on the table.
Now where are the tongs? What do we just figured out with it?
I'll be the buffet.
Not really, but we'll use it. And here comes Selena. She knows how to do it. Oh wow, is that enough, Selena?
Yeah.
Could you put a tiny bit in this one, please? Oh, thanks very much. And you put a little bit in there like that, and then you get these things and you strip them. You strip them into your meal. You don't get too many because it's very strong tasting, but this is the best. This is so good for you, it's ridiculous. And this is sweet leaf, which is another thing that's so good for you. But then you mix it. You got to mix it, and you somehow stir it around so that the leaves lightly cook in the hot dishes that you're doing, and then you make it look good. You're supposed to eat a rainbow. So there it is, everybody. So when you're ready, you can come along and get a beautiful blend of whatever you'd like to eat. When you blend it all together, the strong tastes of the moringa and the sweet leaf are somehow not as noticeable. There are extra plates, everybody.
You were right. I'm going to pick that. Oh, you're going to.
One's actually stuck in the bag.
You got it.
Like some hibiscus flower?
There's plenty of taro left, everybody.